Trust, once lost, is hard to regain. Betrayal, the act of breaking trust, is something many of us have experienced in our lives. It is a deeply personal and painful experience that can leave scars on our hearts and minds for years. We can be betrayed by friends, business associates, spouses, even siblings and children. We are susceptible to being cheated and betrayed by anyone. The sting of betrayal can be overwhelming. It can affect our health, as well as our wealth. But there is a way to cope with betrayals. A way that does not involve harboring resentment or seeking revenge. A way that leads to healing and peace. Yes, there is such a path. And it starts with seeking refuge in the Lord. Psalm 118:8 states, "It is better to take refuge in the Lord than to trust in man." When we put our trust in human beings, we risk disappointment and betrayal. Humans are fallible, but the Lord our God is infallible. It's possible to find solace in prayer and meditation, to find strength by virtue of your spiritual faith. It is so beneficial to learn to forgive, not for your betrayer's sake, but for your own. As someone said, holding on to anger and resentment is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. It is possible to lose money, a job, a spouse, even life, due to betrayal. But turning to God for guidance and strength can bring about restoration in all aspects of your life. So don't let betrayal ruin your God-given life. Find hope in Scripture. Rebuild your life, not on the shaky ground of human trust, but in God, our solid rock. Now, this is not to say that we should stop trusting people altogether. Humans are social beings, and trust is a fundamental part of any relationship. But when that trust is broken, we need to know where to turn. The Lord is our refuge, our safe haven. He is always there, ready to listen, ready to comfort. He offers us unconditional love, even when we feel unlovable. He gives us strength when we are weak, hope when we are hopeless. So when you're faced with betrayal, remember the words of Psalm 118:8. Remember that it is better to take refuge in the Lord than to trust in man. Remember, God is always there for you, even in your darkest hour. May you find strength in your faith, comfort in His love, and the courage to forgive and move forward. Remember, the sun always rises after the darkest night, and with God as your refuge, you can face anything life throws at you. As we close, ponder on these words. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will direct your path. Proverbs 3:5-6. So beloved, above all others, trust in God.